We had another level up because they always kind of level up in a row. Keela will be next, and then we'll have a gap before anyone levels up again. So Campo has leveled up. What's my new weapon? It's a whip. Yeah. No dexterity people in this party, so I'm gonna not even really look at it. Just to be clear, is it? It just has a counterattack chance and that's it. Yeah. It only does 1 to 4 damage. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I've been working my way towards the several times attack, because that sounds like it's cool. More block chance is probably good. Is he? Except he's using he's using a two-handed weapon. But I am giving him these block percentages. Maybe I should be switching them my way. Maybe he should be wielding a one-handed weapon and a shield. Shit. Not that much block chance though, admittedly. He has both these abilities already, but still is not qualified for the next tier. I'll just buy it. I might switch to a shield later. Percentage of block appeals to me more than 3 stat points of any kind, really. He is a little bit of a hard character to choose how to invest the stats of. Admittedly. I kind of spread them around. Like, you're kind of a spellcaster melee character, but also tank. Every single stat is useful to him on some level, I would imagine. Another bow. That no one in this party... no. They might use it, if they can qualify for it, which they usually can't. Yeah, 45 agility. Whoa! Well, that's good for my actual people that use those kinds of things, which are not in the party right now. Maybe I'll switch to them at some point, though. If nothing else, when I switch back to them, they'll have a lot of leveling to do. So that'll keep me busy for a bit. And maybe we will have reached a point where they have really cool shit. And now they're badasses for reasons that I wasn't expecting, maybe.
I see. 4 locked doors. In a row. Someone really didn't want outsiders like us in here.
The note we found referenced the 4 elements: fire, earth, water, and air. Maybe there's a connection.
My main takeaway right now is that everything downstairs over here is very locked. So we're gonna move on. And then there's this secret over here. I'm a little stuck, just not necessarily knowing what a secret would even look like. Because they change in every zone. You know, let's go back downstairs. Let's use the shovel. Nope, never mind. I had neglected to use the shovel until then. 43, 40... Oh, it's getting further away. So the dig spot must be... Oh, there's a path going down here, but also might be in the secret zone. However one gets there. That's weird, right? There's just a diamond here. I'm not sure where the diamond's coming from. Or if it's intentional for that matter. Alright, back to one of the previous paths. My movement definitely feels scatterbrained a little bit just because I'm kind of just poking in random directions because there's a lot to cover here. Huh. Basement key. This must be the water key. Given that I got it out of the water. I'm very clever. And that was very subtle. Which is why only I could have figured it out. Obviously. This is a dead end. Also, only something that could be figured out by a keen eye. Well, okie dokie, I'm out. Okay, distance is not changing. What? That I saw an interaction pop up? You can't see me. I'm in this. I thought I'd hide behind the quote-unquote wall. I did not, as it turns out. Admittedly, I think this thing's not charging because I'm not using wind spells. Good job. Yeah, there's some damage. And lightning. Not doing so well, are you? Yeah, that's how you charge it, is by using the spell that is the element of the super attack, of course. That's the premise. Oh. That's not great news. So when you're grounded, you can't evade any attacks. Which I'm learning now for the first time, because it's over here. That could be bad. Do I have a just hit everybody button? That's not an attack. Eh. This will pretty much take care of them, actually. Let's beat up the guy that's still pretty durable. There we go. Let's get you to rest. Oh, he's alive. He maybe didn't even land his attack? Huh. Bye-bye.
May your soul find rest in the afterlife.
Alright, so I might want to change that. The chain cowl. It's worse. 332, 351, but lightning resist versus vigor. Hmm. And that's what you're already wearing. I do wonder sometimes how its entire scoring system works. Okay, so let's do toggle attributes. Evasion is only plus 0.7%. He is bad at agility. Maybe it's not that big of a problem that he is bad at, as he can't be evaded. That he can't, What's his little helmet icon at? Physical resistance is at 33.6%. 7% of that's coming from this one item. So like he's, yeah. The thing about evasion is that it says plus 0.7%. I believe, I think evasion might reduce the chance of you being hit. Like when I attack people and it's like 70% chance of being hit, or 70% chance of landing this attack. If they had a 5% evasion, then it'd be 65%, maybe. So, like, based on that, I would guess that using these boots gives everyone a 100% chance to hit me. Whereas they might otherwise have a chance of missing me, even if I don't have a bonus to it. But these are very hard to see and therefore hard to calculate. I don't know the enemy's chance of hitting me. I think in XCOM and so on, I think it might tell you the enemy's chance of hitting when they attack you, but I'm not really sure.
I take it this is where we process the copper branches.
As much as I respect Hadur as a god, his machinery is rather down to earth.
It will do the job, but we may need to make some adjustments first. There is no use in placing anything here before it fully functions once more.
So basically my takeaway is I'm really unsure about what item is superior. So I'm kind of just gonna trust the game's in-game system of being like, yeah, it's better. Because in many cases it's just really hard to figure out how these numbers are treated and how one would calculate their worth against one another. Which is kind of a thing in a lot of games in general, but in this one in particular, there's certain aspects that are particularly opaque.
It is said that those trained in the way of the Taltosh once rode horses with metal coats, copper included.
Please tell me the horses wore saddles.
Constant movement atop metallic fur would chafe.
Exactly.
It would chafe. It'd do more than chafe. It would grate. Like cheese grate. It'd be real bad. I have not been using his energy regeneration ability as much as I probably should have been. Yeah, they definitely... Yeah, I just watched him degrade to nothing. God, that's when I just regenerated everybody's energy too. So they can definitely directly attack my energy. Which is super not good news, as it turns out. There we go. Ooh. That guy on the right, at the very least, took 106 damage. That's exceptional and probably broken. Anyway, Mezzy has no energy now, so GG. Thanks, buddy, for that. Ooh, dramatic. The skull helmet. Look how smiley it is. Oh, I love it. Intelligence, agility, 5% chance to fear for 1 turn. That's kind of whatever, but the intelligence. Well, this is going to be a set. Probably going to get this whole set soon, aren't I? Right now it's 2% armor and 1 more intelligence in addition to some agility and whatnot. So at the moment it's an upgrade. It might cease to be over time. The Gladius. One-handed weapon. You're using two-handed, you're using one-handed. Strength and vigor and initiative. But reduced damage. This guy admittedly attacks very infrequently. And his weapon and Stoneheart gives him intelligence, which is weird. But this makes him better at tanking and other stuff. I don't know, I might go for that. Not always easy to judge. The skull helmet. Oh, he's coming. Look at him go. Oh, look at him. Oh, 17 meters. Oh. It might be downstairs even. Immune to instant kill. I feel like machines would just be as vulnerable to instant kill as people. Like, people have their kill spots, and I would say that machines have their kill spots. Where you can essentially unplug them. Seems like it'd generally be a problem for them. Ah. I'm trying to regenerate Mezzy's energy, and his turn got skipped. Damn it. Wow. Everyone just straight up doesn't have energy right now. At all.
Should have stayed home.
That was dangerous. Keela gained a level. Alright, so we went to the bottom of this tree. There are these nice bonuses here. Energy cost wouldn't hurt either. Wow. Hers are just better. 5% energy cost. So 2 of those is stronger than all 3 that Havati gets. Havati has 3% 3 times. This is 5% twice. It's just way better, way faster. What have I been doing as this character? Why is she so weirdly spread? Oh, right. She's a late addition, so a lot of the stuff was pre-purchased against my will in various categories. I think I was working towards Perfect Strike as a big, bad, scary attack. I was iffy about this tree. Yeah, I remember now. Yep. Add more to Strength Mountain, I suppose. I really should have just bought that energy cost. I'm a little surprised by past me for passing on those, but this is +1 to all stats. It's admittedly tempting. And cooldown reduction is pretty good. She has good passives to choose from. That was a big old case of the ouchies. I got 0 closer to that spot. 14th, 11, 9. Ooh. Oh, sneaky. Okay. Ah, here it is. Oh, a basement key and a great mace. It was hiding right under my feet while I was reading the note about the keys, I believe. So I have 2 basement keys, I believe. The great mace. Less damage. Less crit damage. Less crit chance. More hit chance. 10% chance to stun for 1 turn. The game puts a lot of weight on that apparently, because it's worse in basically every other way. But 5% hit and 10% chance to stun gives it a lot of points on the far right. But overall it seems like a step down. Ooh, you can equip this? Yeah, it's like +10 damage. Some initiative. Seems worth it. The next one is very far away, as it turns out.
With one more, we will have enough to refine what we have collected.
So I'm about to have all the ingredients, but I believe I'm supposed to repair, or at least turn on, the forge too. There are a few things waiting to get done. Meanwhile, I also want to collect all these basement keys to check out whatever's in the basement.
This looks just like the lock to Hador's castle. This looks just like the lock to Hador's castle.
Does that mean that it's another lock that I need to unlock with a different key that I also craft? Or does it mean that the key to Hador's castle opens multiple different doors? We'll find out at some point. Map's looking pretty complete in a lot of these directions. That's not explored, that's not... okay. There's 5 paths not explored all back there in a cluster. So why can't I destroy that ladder for wood? If I do want it. I'm fine on wood, generally speaking, but like if you wanted it, there's a decent amount of wood in the environment that you can't turn into wood, and that's gotta be a little frustrating if you run out. Cool light. Come get me, dude. I want that shiny. I want the shiny now. We have no energy. Energy is already a problem in this game, so fighting a bunch of dudes that can seemingly directly reduce it is kind of a problem for us. No, why? So it skipped Mezzy's turn and everyone took 30 energy damage. Should I double check all of his items on his character to see if anything's doing something weird that I just don't understand? I don't know. We're in a big old pile of energy trouble right now. Thankfully, my fire attack does damage every turn no matter what. Because I am out of commission. Although no one's dead yet. Get him. And get him. Whoa.
Death.
Huh. Oh, I've seen that before. The weird robe with strength on it. Seems like an odd choice. Another chest key to add to the pile. I think chest keys are completely neutral, right? They don't go to a specific chest at all. Could even use them in a different map. Was that the chest though? Breastplate. 1341. So 6 armor points, 1 armor percentage. Those two things being two separate things is always a little weird to juggle. And 1 deflection point or block chance, which is good. Reduced evasion doesn't even matter because I can't evade right now. More strength. It seems like an all-around very strong upgrade, actually. And it opens other people up to the possibility of using the other item. Which maybe they don't want, apparently. Hmm. So, Mezzy, do you have any weird thing that makes you skip a turn? Immunity to poisons. Ooh, Straight upgrade, it says. Strength and agility and damage reflect. Lose 1 armor. Gain 1 armor percentage. Gain 2 block. Lose 2% block chance. While gaining strength and agility and damage reflect. It might be worth it. The block chance seems like something I want to keep usually. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a mechanic on here that make him lose his turn. But he keeps losing his turn, where it pops up as being his turn, and then it's not. And then everyone takes energy damage. So maybe it's something that the enemy is doing, but the fact that it shows up as my turn for a moment is confusing, because it makes it feel like something is happening during my turn that the enemies did. Whereas usually you expect them to cause me to miss my next turn via something they did on their turn, and then you just expect my turn to not show up at all. But instead my turn shows up for a moment and then goes away, and that's why it's throwing me off. It feels strange. Get him.
You dare confront me?
Yeah. You're all about to die. Hey. Yep, we just got hit. So Mezzy, like always, lost his... No, he didn't lose his turn that time. Because he was next. After them. Uh-oh. Whoa. My protagonist has a lot of energy at this point, because that tiny chunk of blue she just regenerated was apparently 88%. I mean 88 points. Try not to use any more energy.
Strengthens my powers, but saddens my spirit.
No. Can't wait to get to a different zone just so I can escape these energy sapping effects that seem to be happening. I hope it's the enemies doing it. Otherwise, it's some other problem.
In here, we will melt the copper from the tree branches.
I know this machinery well. As the numbers increase, the hanging pod descends. There will be an ideal location indicated on the machine.
Ah, it's one of those ones where you add and subtract different numbers until you get to the sweet spot. One of the many, many, many very familiar puzzles that show up everywhere. It's 5% more energy. But you lose the healing bonus, but she doesn't really heal. So I think it's worth it to get another 4% energy. At least I hope it is.